welcome back to Hot Swappable Gaming Naruto D&D. I am your GM, Connor, also playing the NPCs, mainly Owari and, everything like that. With us, we have Silas, or Travis is Silas.
Hi.
Mike as Shiro.
Konbanwa.
Zach is Kono.
Who?
And Nick as Kozukai.
I'm not Kozukai, I'm janitor.
Nicely done.
All right, quick recap on what happened last time. The team did a lot of shopping and a lot of errands. Not too much happened early on. However, after Kono went to work and Silas went to his place, some stuff happened. Oh no, there was one big thing that happened before that. So before Silas disappeared, he went to go visit Higeki. And when he got there, discovered that she and her father had both been, kidnapped. So, after a brief investigation, and they reported their findings to the Hokage, they've discovered that Orochimaru, or at least Orochimaru's men, is certainly involved in the situation. So, upon that, Naruto, as well as Coyote, who, I guess he didn't make this decision, Naruto made the decision to set these Genin, who are familiar with the situation, off to follow and undertake the mission, so that way they would avoid a public upset by spreading word that Orochimaru was in the village or near the village.
Can I, before we head out, start yelling, "Paper, paper"?
No. So upon this time, you hear a radio call from your teammates, both you and Kono and Silas, to go meet at the East Gate, where the Hokage told them to meet, so that way they could start their mission. And that's where we left off.
I feel like there's other ninja more suited to this. Coyote.
So you all arrive at the East Gate. It is roughly 4 p.m. or something at this point.
Something like that.
6 p.m. 6 p.m.
I thought we agreed it was 7.
7 p.m.
Can we also just assume that my clothes are ready and I picked them up?
Yes.
Good.
I forgot about that, so yes.
Shorts.
Or, yeah, that's it. Just shorts.
They placed a rush order for you because they were so stunned by your appearance and they were motivated by it that they rushed it done.
GG.
Alright, so you all are now at that end of the village waiting for something to appear. And roll a spot check real quick.
Where I'm
All right.
Spot checking.
Hey.
Well, what a spot check.
Alright, so Kozukai and Shiro, you see something jumping jumping above you. From one rooftop, it jumps onto the wall of the village and then jumps past it. And you recognize that figure that was rushing past to be Coyote.
Dirty rat.
Well,
So at this point... Oh, did you want to say anything?
well, where do we go from here?
At this point, you see Naruto walk up to you. Naruto the Hokage. He says, alright, do you have your team all ready?
As ready as we'll ever be, Hokage.
Where's Owari?
Oh, I didn't cover that. Previously, that I forgot to add, Owari was not at his house and was being searched for by the Hokage. So now that you asked him that, where's Owari?
Alright.
He says, well, we discovered a track of his of where he was going. We don't exactly know the situation, but he was leaving towards the east end of the village. We don't know his involvement. We don't know if he's tracking them already. But keep your eyes open for him if you see him.
Definitely.
All right, now team. Your mission, your official mission, you should be aware this is technically considered an A rank mission.
Yes.
A, S is assassinations, rookie. Naruto says that too, he calls you a rookie.
Well, we are rookie.
He says your job is to find Higeki and her father and get them back.
Preferably without having to fight anyone that's a lot better than us.
Exactly. If possible, avoid a fight. And if worst comes to worst, realize that the lives of 4 young ninja are more valuable than the lives of 1 and a civilian.
I
Kind of
disagree with you,
Silas,
Naruto.
Silas grips his palm, his fist a little bit.
But Hageki's not a civvy.
No, but her father is. That's why I said 1 other Genin and a civilian.
Yeah, I'm not gonna abandon anyone.
Silas thinks to himself, "Oh, I could do that in the chat. Hold on."
So Naruto looks at you, Shiro, and he says, well, ideally that's the goal. I'm trying to be as realistic as I can here. Going after Orochimaru, I'd love to go myself, but if word gets around that the Hokage's left the village, as well as the whole situation that's been happening, who knows what could happen. I need to be here to make sure that the village is safe.
Yeah, no worries. We'll take care of it.
What about
How
Shadow
about I
Clones,
just
Hokage?
transform into go?
No more questions.
No more questions. All right. Ready, team? Head on out.
God damn it.
We're kicking things right off. We're kicking things straight off into the action.
Let's go.
Let's roll.
So, one thing that's worth being aware of, and I'm going to make an edit to the map here. Since I forgot this was at 7 o'clock. It's dim lighting, so your visions are all halved, unless you have dim light vision.
I would have it if I could train. Da-da-da-da-da.
You chose
Oh,
to go
man.
not train.
Yeah, but I didn't think we'd do this.
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes you eat the train, sometimes the train eats you.
GG.
Sorry, I'm making one more change on the other map real quick that I forgot to do the dim light vision. Fubuki has dim light, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just go on a ceiling?
There's no ceiling out in the wilderness.
The ceiling
On,
of
in
this
the
guy.
forest? You can try.
Is everybody else on the map?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No,
nah.
you guys aren't on the map yet.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not there yet.
No. I'm just making a change before I move you all over to it. All right, so you are running. You're running, and you realize, well, what are we doing? So now, this is the first mission, I think first mission, where you have full control of your characters without any real guidance from me.
What do you mean guidance?
Like, you don't have Owari walking you through and giving you tips and tricks. It is up to you to track these people and to find them.
Fuck.
It's a good thing we have a dog.
Kinda. The dog's
Shit.
almost died 4 times.
Hey,
That said, the map is still narrow, so, consider that the courtesy of at least you don't have to look
Wow,
too
I
far,
need
most
to-
likely.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Can I make a survival check and look for tracks?
if you
Oh,
have
do a
track
survival check.
ability. You can't track.
Make sure to
without
put
track
in your
ability.
stuff, though, guys.
Do you have to have the track ability?
Yeah, it's a specific ability. Otherwise, it'd be like nothing. If like for the Ninja Scout, like they specifically have a
Did I
track
pull an amateur?
Perhaps.
I mean, we haven't tracked yet, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, otherwise that ability would be
Whole
useless.
mission?
Like there would be one entire.
Yeah, you're right.
skill. Like,
You're
it would be
100% right. Shiro, you are right. Good call. You cannot track. You do not know what footsteps are.
What? Not retired.
So okay, so I'm gonna cut it some slack. You can look for footprints and anything that's an obvious indicator. But tracking that's like looking at broken twigs, broken grass, anything that's like that is out of your reach.
Okay. Fine with that.
Because he's short.
Rip.
So you do still see that there's one set of footprints that are. It definitely seems as though or do a survivability check.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, you do. You see that there's a set of tracks that definitely seems to be made by a very heavy individual. It seems to press very deeply into the ground and is very noticeable.
Silas, was your fat ass here earlier?
Oh my god.
Where's this hostility coming from? where's this coming from?
I feel like I metagame no.
Is that like the newest Pokemon?
Oh my god.
So, so let's just kick this straight into turn-based. Silas, you are gonna go first.
See ya.
Where'd he go?
Greatest feelings.
What just happened?
You're-
Remember, you can only go as far as your vision lets you.
Yeah, I know,
Yep.
but you can move
But
twice.
you can make two vision, or two vision. Fucking Christ, me.
I only have 2 vision? Okay.
You don't. Just to make sure, Silas, that thing that you're right next to, you don't see the number on it, right?
No, I don't see a number.
Okay. There are numbers on certain things that are indicators for me, so I guess you guys don't see them, so there's no point in me bringing it up. Continue. Next up, Shiro. Unless you're going to do a swift action, Silas.
Spot check.
Okay, do a spot check.
Perfect 20. Hitting at 20. Rip.
So you see that it's definitely getting darker around you. You see that there's a tree next to you that is approximately 10 feet tall, as far as you can tell. And you can't see too much else is in any other direction. Also, all of you roll a listen check real quick.
Oh, whoops. I meant to add a 2 to that, but that's still not
That's-
going to be
that's
enough.
fine. Okay, you all hear the sound of running water. Shiro, you detect...
First one's me.
Okay, you detect that there's water that seems to be coming from the north of you.
I would hope so.
All right. I think here's some water, guys. Running water. Maybe a river.
Well, yeah, we just left the east gate.
I don't know the layout of this village, so I don't know there's an effing river here.
Neither did I. Since I'm not allowed outside the village.
Okay, the river runs out of the village, guys.
GG.
How long have we lived there?
It varies for all of you. All right, so Shiro, continue.
All right. Let's see. What the heck is wrong with my vision? I can see in a 5-foot radius.
7.5 foot.
All right, whatever. I'm gonna use.
Remember, the blindfold, Mike. The blind Shiro. The blindfold.
I'm gonna use my sense track ability to see if I can sense
Okay.
track signatures.
You indeed sense 4 chakra signatures all around you. One of which you detect is Kono, 1 Kozukai, 1 Silas, 1 Fubuki.
Sweet. All right. All right. So here's Higeki's shirt. See if you can track this Fubuki. Good thing I never gave this back. Fubuki, see if you can start tracking Higeki. So, all
right, roll a survival check.
Check. Give me that plus swag. The effing thing. Besides, I thought it was.
You sense that she is directly east of you.
East. All right. Well, spread the word. Higeki's east, boys.
Is she dead?
I don't know. We'll find out. It's in turn.
All right. You get the fuck back there, Kozukai. What the fuck are you doing?
What just happened?
Fucking... You lost control privileges.
What just happened?
Kozukai, we can't fucking hear you.
What happened to me? What the fuck? All of a sudden I see 2 people. I'm like, what?
GG.
Wow.
What the fuck happened, dude?
You did,
Damn it. What the fuck?
I have
He
no
just-
idea.
He technically did. I don't know whether it's him or not.
I
though.
didn't do
All right,
anything.
Kono, you're
I
up.
was sitting there hitting my arrow key one time.
Because this website has been known to be glitchy, I will give you the benefit of the doubt.
Holy fuck.
GG.
All right.
That's it for you?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Kozakai, you're up.
Man, I'm gonna be cheating now. This sucks.
You filthy cheater.
GG.
Ugh.
Fucking shit.
I didn't cheat on purpose. I only hit the arrow key one time to go forward one. I was gonna go forward and back, forward and back. All of a sudden, I appeared 3,000 feet ahead of me.
How many feet is it actually?
I have no idea.
The bright side, the people who you saw were the most insignificant people to see this mission, so there's the saving grace.
Well, however
So-
far that is,
You-
I'm too far zoomed out.
So whose turn is it?
Are you done, Kozakai?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Silas, you're up.
Fucking.
God.
Did,
Cheated on
did Owari teach you that skill?
Fucking Kami give you a blessing. God damn. Oh yeah.
I am
sorry,
the
let me
one
take care of that
chosen
for you.
janitor. I can clean 5 rooms by the time they can clean 1.
Do another spot check.
1 second there. So a spot check directly around you. What'd you roll?
Mhm.
21. You see, you can't quite make out what it is, but you see 2 bodies that are ahead of you, both leaning on the opposite sides of a tree.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and just end it there.
GG.
All right, Shiro.
Kozuke. Can you
Fuck.
can you see the water? How close is it?
I can't see any water.
And Buki is gonna make another survival check. Well, she already knows it there.
Okay.
In the turn. Sweet.
All right, Kono, you're up.
Okay. Alright.
That's a very smart thought going through your head there, Silas. Anything else that you're doing, Kono?
No, that's it. I don't.
All right, Kozukai, you're up.
And my turn.
How far back are you? Jesus.
I'm not a.
Eh,
I'm.
He's not too far, but far enough that you can't see. All right, Silas, you're up. That's a country.
Is it?
Continent.
Oh,
GG.
Owari?
Okay.
Tim the Toolman Tim.
So you walk forward and you detect you see 2 people who are both on the opposite sides of the tree, and now you're close enough that you can see exactly who they are. You see Owari and you see Coyote, and you also see that they are both covered in blood.
Are they awake? Are they dead?
Did you say anything? Like when you said Owari, was that you like metagaming, or were you
That was
saying
me
that?
actually saying that.
Okay. You see, there's no response from Coyote, but Owari, he kind of like, kind of eases his head towards you. He says, "Silas, is that you?"
Yes, master. Are you okay?
Oh, I'll be fine. I was, me and Coyote, he was confronting me about why I was gone. We got ambushed, and is Coyote alive?
I don't know. I've used all my turns.
Holy fuck! Get D&D.
Sorry.
That was funny. No, that was
That's how you have
That
to
was
break the
good.
fourth wall right there. That's how you do
Just
it.
kidding. Owari says, what's it that you're all doing out here? Or what's it that you're doing out here?
Well, several things. We're looking for Higeki and her dad. They've been kidnapped. And then we recently found out that you were missing, so we came looking for you.
You're heading in the right direction. Her and her father are being escorted by 3 people.
How are we supposed to be able to take them if you and Coyote cannot?
Yeah, you've got the option here. This is a mission that is beyond your fighting ability. But if you work together, you might have a shot to freeing Higeki and her father.
Or killing both of them.
Otherwise, if you leave at this point, I don't think anyone would look down upon your decision.
That and you guys weakened him a little bit, right?
Yeah, we gave him as best a fight we could. If we weren't ambushed, it could have been a lot better. But I'll be fine. Whatever you decide to do, I'll understand. And as soon as I can, I'll follow up and help you.
Well, you know, Master, I have no choice in the matter. My teammates, they have a choice.
Do what you must.
Yes, Sensei. And I am a turn.
All right, Shiro, you're up.
Boys up. Spot check on individual B. Unless I heard that whole conversation.
All right. Roll a listen check.
Ugh.
Yeah, you heard the whole conversation.
Better not be dead, Coyote.
So do a treat injury check.
Uh-oh.
You really want me to do training?
I want you to do a treat injury
Roll
check.
to-
You're not trying to treat him. You're just trying to see like how he's doing.
Alright, I was gonna say, like, you want me to kill Coyote? I don't know what you're asking me here. Like,
So you see that he is completely unconscious, but he is, as far as you can tell, he's not dying. Oh, I thought that was what the 16
no,
was.
no, you were mistaken.
Duh. All right. Well, I give that away. All right, that's what you rolled.
I'll pretend. I can see he's unconscious, whatever. Alright.
Yeah.
Jeez, you're pretty banged up. Hey, Kono, get over here. See if you can do something. Kono?
Is it my turn
Kono's
now,
turn.
or
It is now.
Yeah.
Schwupp. Am I allowed to treat injury?
Yeah, you can. So you detect pretty much the same thing that Shiro did. You also see that he's stable. So he's not dying anymore. He's not bleeding out. He's just unconscious.
Don't worry, Shiro.
But you're unable.
He's fine. He's just unconscious. He's not bleeding anymore. He'll be all right.
Alright.
Unless, and I take out a kunai.
Hey, don't screw
Oh,
around.
just kidding. I'm really not. Anyway, that's my turn.
There are dangerous people out there, man.
All right, Kozukai, you're up.
1 step. 2 steps. Alright.
Do you only have like no vision?
I have 0 vision. I'm 15 feet.
Yeah, that's what you all have. Save Shiro, who, thanks to Fubuki, has more.
I went up north. Metagame.
All right, Silas, you are up.
It's not meta game. We all got walkie-talkies. I mean, radios.
Yeah, you're right.
We should probably turn those off, though. Elements
Maybe.
fries.
We got them down low, and they're in our ears. They're not going out and loud.
Yeah, they're not like the big, bulky walkie-talkies. They're like earpieces.
GG.
Yeah, we bought the snazzy ones.
Sweet.
It's my turn,
That's what costs us so much.
It's your turn.
Yep.
guys. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead here. It's y'all's decision whether or not y'all want to join me. I won't look bad on you, or I won't look down on you if you don't.
But will you look bad?
Yeah, we came this far.
You know you love me.
Real quick, I'm gonna do a spot check and not see anything, and I'm gonna end my turn.
You see that there are trees around you,
All right,
but nothing more than that.
all right then.
At least you're not blind.
Shiro.
All right. I say we get in formation.
Like a triangle, like geese. I'm down.
All right. So this is the head goose.
Geese.
I was hoping for Fubuki.
I think Sabuki should take the charge.
Nah, no thanks.
Fubuki will die. I will not save her this time.
right, let's get this show on the road, boys.
Dun, 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 dun.
That doesn't sound good.
No, I just want to. Okay, there's the water. All right. Hit the turn. Actually, real quick. Mookie, listen check. You hear anything, girl?
So Fubuki kind of her fur tenses up a little bit. Fubuki can't clearly communicate with you yet, can she?
No, I mean just like gestures. She can't actually talk.
Like, so she also kind of like pats her paws on the ground,
What the?
like kind of in a series.
Oh. All right. All right, it's turn.
I wish King Mickey was here. Sure, that's something I should probably do to make sure the element of surprise is carried through. Okay, Kano.
Miss Shiro. Hello, Shiro.
Don't do.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's my turn.
All right, Kozukai. So that's one thing worth noting real quick of what you guys see. The ones that have like the brown in the middle, that's a tree. The ones that are just the green, that's a bush.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, okay.
All right, end of my turn.
All right, Silas, you're up.
Okay. And my turn.
Shiro.
All right.
Deuces.
And another listen check. I didn't really catch it clearly there, girl. Tell me again. You know, I put the last wrong after the modifier last time because I can't have to see.
Fubuki just does the same thing.
Should be cautious, Silas. Something up ahead.
Kono.
All right.
Kozukai.
Huh. I'm gonna do a search check on Coyote. I'm
Okay.
gonna look for
You're only back there.
paper bombs. Yeah, I'm back there.
Looking for paper bombs? That was what he said?
Yep, paper bombs. Bang, bang, bang.
Okay.
What the heck's search?
Under S.
Yeah, I see that, but I'm not seeing search. There it is. Oh my god.
As far as you're seeing, there aren't any paper bombs on him.
But I'm searching. So there's nothing on him?
Nothing that you can find.
Fuck. Well, that was pointless. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Silas, you're up. So at this point, Silas, you see that there is a large wall ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is your vision?
I can see a wall.
No, I'm trying to see how I should reveal things. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Roll spot check real quick.
All of us?
Just Silas. So you see the backs of two figures as well in the distance that are very shaded, that you can't quite tell who they are.
Guess I'll do a walk silently check or something.
You can
Or move slowly, I guess is what it's called.
move silently.
Yeah.
Move silently.
Which for some reason I have +5 on that, which is awesome.
Dex bonus OP.
Okay, I'm gonna move right.
I'm just gonna say that passes.
I'm gonna move. Yeah, like right here, and I'm gonna see people.
So you kind of like got your back to the wall, looking over.
Yes.
Okay. You recognize that the people who you're looking at is Higeki and her father, but you also see that there are three figures in the distance that you can't quite tell who they are.
Okay. And gonna whisper over my headset that, okay, guys, this is it. They're behind this wall. And in my turn.
All right. Shiro.
Let's see. I am gonna do a sense chakra check.
What's the distance? Is that the radius that you're
Yeah,
seeing?
It's 40 feet.
So you detect 5 unique chakra signatures. Well, I say unique. Two of them feel vaguely similar, but they're still unique. You recognize 2 of them. One of them being Higeki, one of them being Higeki's father. The other 3, as you did not use chakra sense in the past, you don't know there. That's a spoiler there. That's what I was saying.
Are they higher chakra signatures?
So you sense that there are. Oh wait, no, you would have detected that one. You also detect the masked ninja who you encountered in the Land of Lightning.
Oh, that nerd. GG.
Except this time you feel that they are a little bit stronger. You detect Higeki's signature is a little bit stronger than the last time you saw it. Her father is just as normal, and there's also 2 incredibly powerful signatures that are with them.
All right.
It feels overwhelming, as a matter of fact.
Either bluffing or I'm gonna get myself killed. So I'm gonna move very, very carefully. I'm moving silently. Very silently. Like a ninja. Ninja.
Boo.
Okay.
Over to this wall next to Silas. Shh.
Okay.
Need a turn.
Kono, you're up.
Were there?
Just so you know, the wall is one above you.
Oh, whoops.
I thought you did it up for me. I was gonna go kill myself.
I was gonna say, okay, well there goes that.
So you as well recognize Higeki and her father, and you also see some shaded figures.
Okay. Well, great. How tall is the wall?
How tall is the wall? The wall is roughly 20 feet high.
I'm gonna start climbing it.
Okay.
Woohoo!
So do a climb check.
I have the jutsu that lets me.
Okay, then expend the chakra to use it.
There you go.
All right. So that's it for you?
Yep.
All right, Gozukai.
Wait up for me, guys.
I'm also going to say that you're like on the wall in the middle of this, and by your next turn, you're going to be on top of the wall.
That's cool.
It's the end of my turn. So far behind.
Why are you so behind?
Because I went and did something else. Went to go find the river. It was unsuccessful.
Oh, I can tell you where the river's at. If you, well, never mind. I guess I can't. You can ask.
Silas, you actually. I see that they are still walking slowly but surely, continuing on. Silas, you're up. That's a continent.
Can I do like a listen check, see if I can hear what they're talking about?
Sure.
Or am I too far away?
Yeah, you can do a listen check.
Nice.
I don't think my listen's very good. Just want to double check what it is. No, it's actually 3. So I messed that up earlier. Anyway. I only had nothing.
Nope. You don't hear anything.
You don't even hear yourself thinking.
I know, right?
Nigga, you deaf.
Rip. Jeez.
A reminder to the audience that was a soft A, not a hard R. Shiro, you're up.
I'm gonna do a list check.
I just choked on a
Please
Tic
don't
Tac.
roll a 20. Please roll a 20.
What you get?
So you don't hear any talking. You do hear just like the ruffle of clothes as they're continuing walking.
All right. You said it's dark, right?
Yep.
And you're
I'm gonna-
black. It's perfect.
roll my
God,
feet.
I'm black. He's
I'm
white.
gonna.
Are you
I'm
white,
gonna don't.
Shiro?
What?
Are you white?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna put on my hood for my travel cloak trench coat swag.
Okay.
It's black. That conveniently is gonna fit in with the dark, and I'm gonna attempt to jump on top of this wall.
Okay, do a climb check
Silent.
or a jump check.
If you fail, this will be the first failed jump check you've had.
I'll never fail a jump check. Never.
Oh, please roll that one.
Roll a 1.
All right, you succeed.
That would have been funny.
All right.
You might have blown your cover for everyone.
I said silently.
Well, no, if you rolled a 1.
Oh, rip. Yeah, that. Oh, yeah. Without a
He
doubt.
would have
yeah.
slammed into the wall and just like.
Watch
Shut
out
up,
for
look
that
at me.
wall.
Big old loud oof.
Okay, so you're on the wall.
All right.
My
Yeah.
balls.
GG. So that's end of my turn.
Okay, Kono, you're up.
So you're with me.
I assume I'm on top of the wall
Yep,
at this point.
you can now be on the wall.
Okay. I don't know what else to do. Because our squad captain hasn't told us a fucking plan yet.
Shit.
I mean, apparently I'm deaf, so I can't do anything.
Waiting on freaking Kozukai to catch up before I try and jump in.
I'm sorry. I went exploring. I'm Columbus.
Carry next time.
I wanted to kill the indigenous of the land. I couldn't find any.
Kozukai.
Ayy. Ayy.
Kozukai, you've encountered a wall.
And I am not gonna go anywhere near that wall. Closer than I am already.
All right, is that it for you?
Yeah.
All right, Silas, you are up.
It's the
Okay,
plan, Silas.
that's a good question. We are, from what Master told us, we are way over our heads here.
Well, from what I can sense, Higeki and her dad are there. 2 other chakra signatures, slightly higher than ours, and an extremely powerful person over there. Can't exactly tell who it is, though.
Can you see him?
I can't see him yet.
What about you, Kono? Can you see him?
I can only see Higeki.
Wish we could tell if the other people were facing the other direction.
I mean, you can tell that their backs are facing you because they're walking away from you. You all can recognize that.
Because
Yeah,
it
they're
looks,
walking.
Except for
it looks
me.
like Higeki and the father are at the back of the pack here. Maybe we can sneak up and just get them out that way and we don't have to fight.
It's worth a shot.
It's
But
too
if
bad
we have
Kono's
to-
super weak. He could use his chakra threads. Grab Hideki.
Yeah, but do I want to?
I mean, it would be easy. Peasy 1-2 squeezy.
I mean, I can send him out all I want, and I could probably reach her at this point. If someone were to come up and grab me and pull.
Silas.
Do I need to do a move silently?
How to get to him, yeah.
Hey.
That one's low enough that I will need to do a roll. All right, you pass.
All right.
So you are now under Kono.
Okay. So then I guess I will jump up on the wall. So I guess I need to do a jump check.
So what do I need to roll?
Well, typically you would have to roll the perform check for the jutsu, but since it's in this situation, you really won't have to.
Okay.
Did I make it?
So you pretty much just have to. Yeah, you make the jump, so you are like right behind Kono, like dick to ass behind him. You can
You're in
can
him.
stay one step behind him if you want.
No, it's
You're
okay.
in-
You know, that's how it is.
It's a small wall.
Okay. So this is something that I also haven't exactly brought up to you guys.
Do I need to
You-
deduct 2 chakra?
When you actually use it.
Okay.
And this is kind of, you only did one action, right, Kono? You didn't actually do anything.
I didn't do anything.
So this is something I'm going to let you retroactively do if you want right now, because I haven't gone over this. You can do a thing that's called a readied action, or like it's some kind of an action where it's basically like if this situation happens, and it's the equivalent of a move or attack action depending on what you're doing. Like if this happens, I want to do this. So it's like, let's say someone's shooting a fireball at you. If this fireball is shot at me, I want to move over here. So that way, if that event happens, then you react with what you were doing.
You have to say that one round prior, right?
Yes, you have to say it before it's actually your turn, or before it actually happens. You can't say it as it happens.
Do we have to specify the jutsu or?
You can be a little aloof with it, and I'll cut you some slack where necessary and
I
where I
guess I
feel
don't get
appropriate.
how. I guess I don't get how it works because if you
So-
say if it's your turn, if it's before your turn, you say, or if it's your turn and you say, okay, next turn, if this guy's gonna shoot something at me, I want to move. Okay, but you're still gonna shoot something at me. It's not gonna be my turn yet. It's still that other guy's turn.
No, on your turn, you do it. So let's say in this situation, Kono is going to attach chakra threads to Higeki. You might, on your turn beforehand, you might have said, I ready an action that if he does this, I am then going to grab Kono and jump back with him.
Okay, so can I do that right now then? Or is
So
it too
on
late?
this turn, you can't because you use 2 actions, but regularly, you can.
Okay,
It's something I meant to cover earlier and I forgot, so that's my bad.
okay then. Next time.
Oh,
Oh.
D&D.
That ends my turn.
All right, Shiro, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna do a spot check. See if I see this ominous character, the highest tracker signature there. I guess it's nighttime, so I get a penalty too. Thanks, of course.
So you actually do not detect that one, but your chakra sense, you actually detected that the one that is in the center actually had the highest chakra level.
Seriously?
He had the most sinister, like it definitely had that malevolent feel to it, but it wasn't like the most all-consuming.
GG. All right.
And with your spot check, you see that the individual in the middle, he is big. You see that as opposed to like Higeki, who's 4 feet tall, and Higeki's dad, who's 6 feet tall, this man is twice as big as her dad.
Fuck.
Dang.
He's a giant. Like me.
You could be a shame. All right.
Push Shiro off the wall. Or
So what's what's the plan, guys? How are we gonna get
We're gonna-
your dad out?
We're gonna try to get Geki. I don't know what we're gonna do about her dad.
Since you can jump the farthest, you could jump, grab, jump away.
But
The problem
is
is
Shiro strong
it's
enough
just
to jump
me.
with him in his arms?
I hope so.
Yeah, if his dad weighs over 100 pounds, there's no way I'm getting out of there with him. So, any other plans? Because otherwise, it sounds like you guys want to abandon Geki's dad.
No, we're not gonna
Man.
abandon her dad, but we want to get a Geki out of there first.
do we?
That's
I think
an
you
extra
want
person.
to.
That's an extra person that could be in the fight with us.
Is
I
he
can
a
tell
ninja?
you, we're definitely in over our heads here.
No, you,
These guys.
Kozuka, you know that he's not a ninja.
All right.
That,
We're
come on,
definitely-
guys. It's not even her real dad. I mean, I didn't say that.
we're already in over our heads here. The chakra signatures that I'm sensing are way over what we have. We can probably manage Shigeki out. This may seem pretty bad, but yeah, we may have to abandon her dad. If we can get Higeki out, I think we'll be all right.
So does any of us have paper bombs?
Yep.
How many?
5 minor.
You might want to get 2 of those tied to Kunai. Have Silas do it. I mean, yeah, Silas do it since he's right next to you. That doesn't seem good that we're doing that.
I don't
I'm just
have
trying to
kunai.
determine the distance between everything.
All right.
Yeah, not to mention, we need to have a backup plan in case we're forced into combat.
We do the best we can, and if we have to run, we have to run.
I can always transform into Higeki. Be bait.
I don't know if they'd fall for that, but it's worth a shot. All right, well, I'll stand by. You guys let me know when you're ready to get this party started.
Oh.
Your turn.
All right, Kono.
You ready?
Well, I mean, if you grab her, it's not my turn next because I didn't ready up. So I don't know if we want to like cycle through another turn or if we want. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna create the chakra threads.
There you go.
All right, so expend the chakra. All right.
And I'm gonna throw them out and try and attach them to Higeki.
Okay.
Does she know that that something's attaching to her right off the bat, or will
I'm
it take?
sure she'll notice.
What master do you have on those?
I've C-class. I think mastery 1 or 2. I don't know how that exactly works.
You should make a mark on that just that way you remember in the past, like -1.
Well, I know I have C-class, so that means.
So that'd be mastery rank 1.
Okay, so that's. I didn't know if D-class was 1. So.
Now that's before mastery. So that's
Okay.
just like you've learned it. So you'd attach it to Higeki, but she does not notice.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't need to roll anything.
No. Never. That's a slow moving target. That's the kind of thing where it's just basic enough that I'm assuming you're gonna hit.
Can I throw it out like Spider-Man?
If you want, go ahead. I'm gonna make you roll if you do that.
No, it's okay. What will I roll? Wait, what will I roll?
Ranged attack.
Oh, no.
It's GG.
Okay, so is it do you in your turn?
Yep.
Okay, so now it's Kozuka.
Yep, Kozuke.
And I'm going to try to move silently up to the end of this wall.
Ooh.
You can move?
That's a 20-foot wall, man. Give him some slack.
So he's moving like right here.
All right, you're good.
I cannot believe.
Ooh, that's tough.
I'm just sense
I'll
chakra.
let it be noted that this is Higeki's dad is the only one who rolled the listen check.
I know, but even so, like he would have probably like turned around and some trash.
So what did you do? A listen check?
Sense chakra check.
Sense chakra check? All right. Since you haven't used
Before
it before,
you do that, is 5 feet per level. I just want to let you know.
5 feet per level.
Yeah. Only reason I have 40 feet is because of my kicking and K.
so you detect that Fubuki and Shiro are near you, on top of the wall.
Sucks to fucking suck. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Silas, you're up.
Okay, here we go. Do I need to roll a strength check
No.
or a grapple check or anything like that, or are you just gonna let that go?
Nah, Kono's willing. He's not fighting
Okay.
back, so I'm gonna say you're
So I am going to grab Kono and I'm going to jump back as far as I can to the left to see if we can drag her over this way.
good. Okay.
So how far is as far as I can?
Roll a jump check, and that'll determine it.
Dang.
Remember, you're holding me and Higeki. So
that's a jump check. All right, you can go over about 15 feet.
Hey.
And so you pull Kono with you where you go. You're going to be directly to the left. So right there.
Cool.
oh no, I know what's gonna happen.
So
Uh-oh.
Kono was pulled with you. And Higeki makes a scream as it's tugged on her.
She would have
and
slammed into the wall.
Now, well,
No.
he kind of jumped up, so it kind of tugged her before that happened.
Okay.
I mean, that's the way I'm assuming things go. Maybe I
And
should be more
and she
specific here.
screams, so they are alerted.
Yep, they are immediately reacting to this, and they all turn around. At which point, you see, Shiro, you can now see this quite directly based on your last spot check. The man who is big and hulking in the center, he has red eyes, kind of like you, but nowhere near as like bright red. It's much more dark red. His entire skin is tan. He is shirtless. He's got long black hair, and he's got he's got a hunch and very long, buff-looking arms that also seem to have some form of a protrusion coming out of them.
This guy a monster or what? I think to myself.
What a wonderful world.
Shout out to Curse Marks.
For real.
So now it is Shiro's turn.
Alright, so they're obviously aware, so I am gonna get this trash up out of here. Do a jump check. Actually, I ain't there yet. Cozy Cat, let's get out of here. And then I'm gonna
It's
do
like the Scooby-Doo run where your legs are like running really fast and then
yeah,
you move.
exactly. Alright, I'm gonna
Sound
do a jump
effect
check.
now. Okay.
Please get a 1. Please get a 1 on this jump check.
You're never gonna see me fail a jump check. It's never gonna happen, dude.
If you get a 1, you will fail.
It'll
You
never
are
happen.
you are playing with fire.
I'm calling it.
Go ahead, son.
Never get a 1.
Wow.
So not only can you just jump in your range, you are so confident in this jump, you can also jump within Fubuki's.
Sweet.
The force is strong with him.
Alright.
No way can she move 60 feet.
Yeah, what the fuck? Who was doing that?
That was me.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? I was waiting to see what Mike was gonna do. I was like, what the fuck are you on about?
I'm like, no way.
Jeez. You're looking for
So,
Right.
Shiro. Never
Yeah.
mind, actually. Sorry, continue.
No, good.
No, continue.
Alright.
I was getting ahead of myself.
No, you're good. I'm gonna send Fubuki a little bit ahead of me and in the turn.
Okay. Kono, you're now up.
Use my chakra threads and tie Higeki up.
What the? Actually, it's not a bad idea.
Okay. So you tie her up like her arms behind her back or like circled up around her?
Her like wrists are tied behind her back.
Okay.
What are you doing?
It's the end of my turn.
No, he's fucking Kono.
Just responding with
He's fucking
silence.
evil.
Kozukai.
I'm fucking Scooby doing out of here too. Goodbye.
So, all of you, let's see, what would this be? Roll a balance check.
Are you serious?
Everybody?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
A balance?
yeah.
Thank goodness.
Oh, damn. I fall.
Yep, Silas, you fall on your ass.
It's Fubuki's roll.
Shiro, you're fine. Kozukai, you're fine. Kono, you're fine as well.
Biggest guy falls.
So at this point, all of you
Fucking ogre.
roll a spot check as well.
Oh my god.
Welp.
I cannot roll a high one today. It's all low.
So all of you see that something whips past you. Shiro, you recognize it to be the giant being who you were watching, and he moves. Let's see what this.
Oh my gosh.
He just explodes into that area, just landing straight in the bush, and you see he's just arcing over it. Kozukai, you
Like-
look up. He is 4 times your size.
Like Amphion jump.
No, like he jumps, like he dashes forward, kind of a thing.
Like you
That's
feel
his-
the pressure from his moving.
That's his
Yeah.
fucking dash.
So all of you, like you all feel like that wind force just giving off of him.
Silas and I
Um,
didn't see it, right?
You didn't see who it was. You don't recognize who it was, but you felt it.
Ooh, I fell down from it.
So that's that. And you see the man. He turns to Kozuka and he looks down at you, and he says, he looks at you. He says, "Who are you?"
I am your boy.
And Kozukai, make a new character.
So he's going to ask you. He's then going to look at you. Says, "Give me an answer now, or else you will pay."
I mean, I gave you my answer.
All right. So he's going to make a punch at you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
What's your defense?
It doesn't matter. It's negligible.
Oh, I'm gonna use body substitution. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, snap.
Did I not save this character sheet?
Oh, thank God.
Oh no, there it is. I forgot to
Oh.
rename it.
Nickel.
Use body substitution.
Okay. There, there are trees, there are trees and bushes around. I'll say that you've got the freedom to do that, but you've got to roll a perform check.
Alright, fine. That's fine with me. Just ninjas.
Oh, snap, dude.
You can hear
Defense is negligible.
your
Okay,
Got it, motherfucker.
you succeed.
Alright.
So you can do that depending on what object. You technically should have declared this before that, but I wasn't thinking about that.
You said
um,
sticks and rocks. You didn't specify. I wanted
Well,
to use it
like I
with the
said, things
stick.
from a bush. So anything that's up to 30 feet away, that would have been in a bush. So you can go to. I guess you don't have vision of those. You would have to teleport like to the other side of him.
That's fine with me. I'll move right there.
Okay. So you can move to that area right now.
Bang.
So you see, he goes to punch that. So what it is that you substitute with, just like a cluster of leaves, kind of essentially. He punches it, and it just goes flying. Despite the fact that these are leaves, you do not see them like falter in the air. There is no hesitation.
Holy moly. Holy moly.
Did Shiro just shit his pants?
Yeah, you saw this. You saw him disappear, and you recognized there was a substitution.
Like, I got cold sweat
Wait. Yeah, you're looking at this guy, and he's just looking menacingly. Okay. Now, so you see, Kono, you see a couple of individuals that are walking past you, or walking right up towards you.
Master.
And you recognize that one of the men is Orochimaru, and the other one is the masked ninja. And Orochimaru, he turns to you and he says, "Now, how about you be a kind young boy and you give me the girl?"
What do I get for it?
Bitch.
And Orochimaru kind of chuckles. Wrong answer. And he's going to use an attack on you.
I hope this is a dream.
Oh,
Nope. We're all agreeing
Alright,
to keep this
what do
shit
I,
tomorrow.
what
And
do I need
today
to?
is the day
I don't
that
even-
the D&D ended.
So I have my chakra threads going, therefore I can't really. Okay.
You can, can't you break them as a free action?
I don't know. Hey, look.
Oh, fuck, I have no idea what this jutsu's name is. I forgot everything's fucking Japanese for him. Give me a second.
Look at that.
Dismissing is a free action, yeah.
Okay, so you can break them at any time that you wish.
I'm pretty sure if Orochimaru attacked, I don't know if I'd have enough time to break them.
So you see that he roll a ninjutsu check real quick, just to see if you
am I
recognize it.
identifying? Okay, because that does matter.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. You recognize this village as
Village?
the village. You recognize this ability as the hidden as a Konoha, the leaf village technique. Hidden snake hands, which has a much cooler English dub name. And you see that 3 snakes come out of his arms, and he grabs you, and they start constricting around you.
Okay. What damage do I take, or do I?
So you are not able to. So you're not taking damage, but you aren't able to do anything until once your next turn happens. You have to essentially pass a fortitude save, or else you're going to start taking temporary ability damage.
All right. Well, my chakra threads, no offense, are broken because I'm not even paying attention.
Can't
But
concentrate.
am I able to speak?
Yeah, you can still speak.
Silas, take Higeki and run. I will stay here. Go.
Can't leave my people.
Go.
Whose turn is it?
Okay, so you see Higeki's dad. Yeah, there's nothing involving that. And that's it for that turn. So Silas, you're up.
Okay, I don't see Higeki's dad. I mean, or do I? I mean, I don't know.
Well, you don't.
Okay, I'm going to radio to Shiro. Where's Higeki's dad at?
I can't see her. I can.
Him.
The Geki's dad's a trap, confirmed.
That's his mom.
I can't even see you guys anymore. This monster is right in front of us. We've got our hands full.
Okay, so how much can I lift?
Get Higeki and go.
I think you can lift up to 430 pounds.
Yeah, you two don't weigh that
Badass.
much. I'm gonna pick you both up, and I'm gonna run like hell.
430 effing pounds.
You are
Jeez,
no way
20.
can you pick me up with Orochimaru holding me.
I thought that it was snakes that came out of his hands, not snakes that are attached to his hands.
I thought they were attached to him, if I remember the jutsu correctly.
No, they are attached to him. Sorry.
So I'm telling you to get out of here. Take her and go.
I don't know how the jutsu works. If I swing my sword, I can't
Why
do
the
anything.
fuck?
Trey.
What?
I keep fucking typing the wrong things. Ignore that, Zach.
Okay. What do you mean no? Well, you just said yes.
If I try to attack the snakes coming out of his hands, is there even a chance that I'll be able to break them?
Absolutely.
Just
As far as
take
you know, at least.
Higeki and go.
Can I spot check it?
Save your boyfriend and go.
As far as you can tell, it can't be. I mean, it's snakes coming out of one person going to another. And
Okay,
you don't recognize the
that's
jutsu
cool.
enough to see if there's anything special about it.
Now, if I swing my sword, would I still be and I break it, or if I don't break it, either way, if I swing my sword and break it, am I able to grab both of them and run with one turn left, or how does that work? Because I haven't moved yet.
I'll say you can. Yeah.
Okay. Also, if it doesn't break it, I'm grabbing Higeki.
I'm telling
Okay.
you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that swing.
Okay.
What do I have to roll?
Just do a hit check. Like 1d20 plus your melee modifier.
Okay. Please, God, for once, high roll.
You succeed on the hit. So roll a damage check now. So you cut right through them.
How is that How do you roll the same thing twice? Bullshit. This game sucks. All right,
How
so
is
now I'm
your
gonna
hit
grab
die
a
a
bow.
1d20?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Go back.
Yeah. My bad. You want me to do
Yeah,
it
you
again?
damage.
Wait a minute, what are you using?
Yeah, go again.
Sorry about
I read
that.
1d8 plus 8. That's what I was thinking. Okay, that actually does not break it.
Wow.
So you go through. So basically, what happens is like you cut through the first two, but the third one is still hanging on.
Okay, now I grab Higeki, and I'm gonna go ahead and run right there.
Okay.
And that'll be our turn. Sorry,
Oh
buddy.
yeah. Shiro, you're up.
Gosh dang it. Ugh. So speed rank F1. Activated. I wish that sounded cooler. But gonna do a spot check to see if I can see on the very corner. Here comes it.
What was it, sir?
Can I do a spot check to see if I can see on the very edge of this vision? But I still have.
Sure.
If it doesn't see it, you're gonna die.
So you see that he's there, and you see that there are some things wrapped around him, but you can't make out exactly what they are.
I'm gonna try and make a charge attack and cut it.
Okay.
Alright, so stupid shit.
Y'all just need to fucking run.
Shut up, nerd. Hit her, hit her, no.
Okay, that succeeds on cutting. You see that there was one snake that was wrapped around, and that succeeds in the cut
Alright.
as you're running through.
That was the hit check?
No, that it doesn't matter. It only would have taken 1 damage.
Alright.
So it literally doesn't matter what he would have rolled because it was going to succeed.
Alright. That's the end of my turn. Fubuki
So
knows
Kono,
what
the
she needs to
snakes they fall around you. What's up? What's with Boogie?
do. Oh, I said Fubuki knows what she needs to do.
Yeah.
There we go. Leaving me
Okay.
effectively blind, but she's going to live.
All right, Kono, you're up.
Shiro, take Higeki's dad. I will fight these two. Go get Owari. Get out of here.
You will die.
Well, I'm effectively blind right now.
What?
Yeah, I can barely see anything. So,
Okay. Well, how about you just run? Well, I'm gonna imagine there's like a middle between Orochimaru and this masked guy. I'm gonna be in the middle of them, and I pull out my kunai.
Okay, so I'll move Orochimaru one up if you want to be next to him or between them.
why? Why?
You can fight with me if you want, but I'm not asking you to.
You don't have to. Did you tear up?
So that's the end for you, Kono.
Yeah. So you know, like those like gay moments in Naruto when it's like Sasuke and Naruto confessing their love without confessing love. The music going on and Naruto getting very serious and Sasuke going, oh, maybe he's not just an idiot. Yeah, that's one of these moments with Shiro.
GG.
And then Kozukai is like Sasuke just watching this all fucking happen from the sidelines.
You know it.
All right.
So Kozukai, you're up.
Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna use my ray of lightning technique on this motherfucker.
Oh my god.
That's a touch attack, right?
Range touch attack.
Range touch.
What does
Okay.
that mean?
Touch attack goes on different defense stats. So, like, if you look at your character sheet at the very left of all the defense math, you'll see that there's touch and flat-footed. So you succeed on the hit.
Alright, it's 2d6, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
2d6 plus... It's plus 5, right? Or no?
If you fully empowered it,
Yep.
then yeah. All right, you deal 14 damage.
All right. He has to roll a fortitude save to not be stunned.
Sorry, I'm doing the math in my head real quick. What his health should be?
Even though he's gonna one shot any of us, that's okay though.
If he's stunned, we're good for a round. And I'm also
Okay, fortitude save.
Yep, and I'm gonna also do substitution jutsu if he comes at
He
me
does
again.
not pass the save.
Hell yeah.
Isn't substitution an
Cost chakra, yes.
attack action? It's an attack action.
Is it?
Yep. It's only an instant action when you're using it to avoid an attack, which you can only use once per day at your current mastery.
I haven't mastered the 2 times.
Sorry, 2 per day then.
I know. Alright. Just making sure.
Be it. So you you can't, just as you can see, you can't tell fully whether or not the guy's stunned because the guy hasn't been moving ever since he made his dash up there and made his attack at you.
I don't give a shit. I'm scared of this guy. I'm scared.
I know. I'm just saying. It's like you're looking at him and you're just like kind of still anxious about it. Shout out to kids in the background.
Right?
Make this entertaining.
All right. So that's it for you. So now it is up to the enemies. So let me do some math real quick. Range. 10.
Orochimaru, please, fam.
That's 8. That's okay. So this person is going to run straight past both of you, which will trigger an attack of opportunity from both of you if you would choose to follow through.
I'm gonna focus on Orochimaru.
Okay.
Gosh dang it.
So Shiro, you can make the attack on them.
Hey.
You missed.
Yeah.
You swung at her, and she like gracefully dodged it. And all of you who can see her, which I guess in this case would just be Shiro, really, can roll a ninjutsu identify check if you want to identify what they're about to do.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
So Kono, you recognize exactly what it is that her hands are, the hand signs that she's making. You recognize it as the water wall technique.
Okay.
So, what you all see, you all start to see this, especially Silas and Kozukai. You see that the water in the river is beginning to go onto the land. Oh, so that is the fucking wrong color. So you see that the water is forming a wall that goes in that area right there. It's about 10 feet tall.
Where?
You can't see where it is.
Oh, okay.
But Kozukai, you see it specifically. Silas, you heard it. You heard water rushing.
Oh boy.
And Orochimaru, he walks over here, and he starts talking to you, Silas. And he looks at you, and he looks at Higeki, and he goes, I believe that you have something of mine.
I believe you're mistaken. She's mine.
Oh, and he looks at you, and he looks at her. You've fallen for the girl, haven't you?
Can you put her, like, can you switch mine to her spot?
Nope.
Really? Damn.
Not your turn. Although I guess you do get a 5. Is that a swift action or a free action? I think that's a swift action, so it still has to be your turn.
Okay. Technically, I'm holding on to her, I guess.
Okay.
She's on my shoulder. Because I picked her up.
Okay. You gonna answer his question, or just be silent?
Kind of looks down.
So you look down. Roll a will save real quick.
Ah,
Hmm. I knew it would come to this someday.
rip
Whole
your
new world,
genjutsu.
baby.
Okay, you
Somebody's saying
actually pass. You see that the world around you is beginning to crumble, but you recognize, like, you are firm in your conviction, and you don't falter, and it all begins to form back into reality.
I guess I kind of like look up at him, like staring through him.
Okay. So that's that. That's that.
Good.
You see
Yeah, good
Kozukai. You see. Oh no, never mind. That's that. That is actually it. Silas, you're up.
Higeki, are you okay?
And she goes, Silas. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. But everyone, we have to get out of here.
I need you to run.
Without you?
Yes, I need you to run straight to the west, as fast as you can.
Are you sure?
I need you to heal. I need you to notify Owari. If he needs you to heal him, I need you to heal him. And he needs to get over here fast.
Okay, I'll get going.
So, is she still tied up?
No. After he broke the chakra string, she was free.
Okay, so does she get to like go real quick, or
She actually technically should have gone earlier. Fuck it. Yeah, she's gonna go right now. So you see, she starts running past. Then you hear a scream, and you hear her say, "There's a giant wall of water ahead of me. I can't go past it."
It's water. Water.
She says, "You know what? You're right." And you see, she goes to punch it.
Breaks her wrist.
She punches the water, and it does not budge.
I don't know how the water wall works. Can you run? Like, if you're strong enough, can you run through it?
Unfortunately, you don't recognize the ninjutsu.
I don't recognize it. I wouldn't recognize it even if I did recognize it.
Well, this isn't a technique that I think actually came up in Naruto, at least on canon missions.
It has in the last episode that just came out.
The filler?
Yeah.
Yeah, so not full canon.
I mean,
Anime canon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still good to know.
I mean,
Okay,
Nerds walked right
how-
through it in the anime, but it took 3 turns.
How
Well, that's
far
not
does-
this jutsu then.
How far does the wall go? Does it go into the water?
You can't tell. You don't see it.
Hey Geki, how far does the water go? Does it go into the water?
She says, yes, it goes into the water and past it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Get wrecked.
So that's it for her, and that it for you, Silas?
I haven't done anything yet.
Okay. Then you're good to
Um,
actually do your turn.
So I'm going to, I guess, move right here. I don't know what else to do. I'm going to attack this girl again.
Okay.
I recognize you from the other day, bitch.
She remains silent.
Boom. And
23, that is a successful hit.
One more D8.
Yeah,
What?
it's 2d8.
Oh, we'll do it again.
Yeah, just do 1d8.
Thank you, Nick. Or Kozukai.
Would you 8 plus 8 or
Oh,
So roll
I
one
get
more
it.
d8.
without the 8. I got you.
Right. Okay. So that was, I'm going to take the original one, which was 10, and then 4, so 14. And you see that kind of stumbles her back a little bit, but she's still holding firm. Shiro, you're up.
It's finally time, boys. The blindfold's coming off.
Sure, let's take this girl down.
All right. So let me wait till I have proper vision here. And don't look at my eyes.
Fine.
Is this a legit thing or is this something you made up?
No, this is legit.
It's technically not from Naruto, but it's in the Naruto rulebook. So take it how you will. So what are you gonna do, Shiro?
Oh, I was waiting for full vision. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Since I've got the fake vision right now for the spectator, I don't see vision.
All right. Oh, that's better. Oh. All right. Apparently, I'm not aware of any waterfall or some trash, but you said I saw her make the hand sign, right? So,
Right, you saw her cast it, you just don't know what it was that she was casting.
All right, well, check this. First of all, get F and flanks. And time to use it. The 3-hit kill technique. First strike, which I have to do a DC roll because I never got to F and finish training. You don't have to cut that out either. Put that full line in there.
Okay.
What does it mean when you get flanked?
From behind.
Yeah, I know, but does that like improve your? I guess just your like.
Get plus 4.
You get if it's a surprise, you get plus.
No, you
No.
get plus.
If you're
plus
flanked,
4.
it's at +4? I thought it was less than that.
And the official bug is plus 4. I don't know. if it
Did
is
you
or not.
just look that up?
No. I can look it up for you.
I'm gonna double check. Yeah, it's +2 bonus.
Plus 2. All right.
Okay, that's what I thought.
There you go.
So you get a +2 bonus. Yep, on attack rolls, not damage, just attack. That's a successful hit.
All right.
All right, she takes 16 points of damage.
She also has to make a fortitude save and deals 1d4 additional damage in order to prevent being stunned. Get effing wrecked, girl. Get effing wrecked.
So it takes an additional 4 damage, and then has to roll the fortitude save to avoid being stunned.
Yeah, partial.
Get effing wrecked.
So 1 second here.
How do we know it's a she?
We because it's
In the last mission,
That's the same girl from the last mission.
they made an attack and she let out a gasp, and they,
Oh, I was there for that, huh?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, you were.
Okay.
I sensor tracker and immediately recognized her. And I wasn't gonna let it go. Yeah, no. She almost killed me.
So she fails. So what? She's stunned.
Yeah, for 1 round.
Okay.
Hey, now we got 2 people stunned.
Does that make her lose concentration?
Why?
Technically,
the
lasts
wall.
only while she's concentrating.
What was it?
This is
wall.
the technique.
Oh, that's a good point.
Hey, that was a good idea.
Yes, it does. So the wall falls.
Sweet. Let's get the F out of here. That's all I would ever do. Let's get the F out of here.
It's too late. We're about to all die.
So you see, Kozukai, you and Higeki both see the wall splatters, and water's now covering the ground.
I'm gonna yell, "Walls down!" over the radio.
I'm yelling timber.
GG.
And
So that it for you, Shiro?
Yeah, that's my move and my attack. Ibuki is going to go down here and wait like a loyal dog should.
Okay.
Dang, I wish Fubuki would run and get our master. That'd be awesome.
He's like half dead, dude. He's like bleeding away from the tree.
I guess I missed that.
You were the one who looked at him!
I'm the one that what?
Looked at him!
Looked at him.
Yeah.
Fucking God.
I don't remember. I don't remember any of that.
Anyway, continue on.
Oh, my Lanta.
So, you done?
It's Kono's turn? Or...
Well, if you're done, yeah. it's my
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah,
asking
I'm-
if you're done. Okay.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Does
I'm
Connor
gonna
still have to do
move.
the fortitude?
I'm gonna move here.
Does what was that?
and- Oh,
Kozukai?
sorry.
Does Connor have to do the fortitude save?
Why?
Why would he have to?
Like
I don't know. I thought you said you had to do a fortitude
They're cut.
save. Alright.
The snakes.
For the snakes? Yeah, the snakes have fallen. I covered that.
All right.
All right. Well, I move there, and I'm
Okay.
gonna do one of those like ready up things that you were talking about, like ready action or whatever, and
Okay.
be ready to either assist or defend Shiro.
Okay.
All right. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Kozukai, you're up.
Another ray of lightning technique on this guy again.
Okay.
Fuck.
So you miss. Not even that. You see it hit. It bounces off of him.
Fuck. And I'm gonna go over to. I'm gonna tell Higeki. I'm gonna ask Higeki if she can transform. If she knows that jutsu.
She says, yeah, I do. I'm not great at it, but I can.
If you can transform into me in all my clothes, I'm gonna try to do that. Transform into you.
Okay, I can when it's my turn.
Okay.
So that's it for you, Kozukai?
I'm also gonna ready up the body substitution jutsu because this
Oh.
motherfucker comes at me.
I just realized I never fucking said something about the character who's there, who's the big tough guy. He's also carrying something on his back. He's carrying like a big open box. Or not open, like a big box on his back.
Well, that's important. Gosh dang
Yeah.
it.
I completely forgot about that.
Now we're really gonna have to die.
So that's it. Now it is these guys' turn. So, Kozukai, you see that individual, he readies up and he looks at you. And everyone roll a balance check.
Damn it. I failed that last time.
We're the only one.
I know.
That's a success.
I'm
That's a
fine.
success.
Damn.
That's a success.
No.
They succeeded.
Hey.
So that everyone, Kozukai, have you rolled? You haven't.
What do I need to roll?
Balance
Balance
check.
check.
What the heck's my balance?
20.
No, I wish. I really wish.
So you keep your balance as well. And you realize as he starts making his dash, he's facing towards you, but you realize as he's doing the dash, he's not aimed at you.
Seemed like Geki.
And as you see, he's kind of readying up this attack. Orochimaru, you also just hear him yell. It's like, yes, yes, Chujio, do it. Make sure that she doesn't get out of here. And he's gonna make an attack at her.
Can I attempt to trip while he comes at me?
No, because you haven't readied up in action.
I
Your
did
legs
ready
gonna come right off.
You readied up the body substitution.
You can trigger the substitution if you want. This is going to be, let's see if she can succeed on a dodge.
Come on, dice roll.
Do
That
it.
one.
She does not.
Gosh.
Oh. 27? That's gonna succeed?
Gee.
So you see he raises up his fist as he dashes towards her. And it's going to hit her fairly hard.
She's going to get insta-kill. Just like any one of us would have gotten hit. Insta-kill. Oh yeah, that
So he slams her into the water, and she is immediately knocked unconscious. Also, she's knocked back 15 feet. And he is now right there. So on the bright side, now that he's pulling back, Kozukai, that does trigger an attack of opportunity.
GG.
Slaps his calf.
GG. Good game.
You did great, kid.
Kozukai, go for his Achilles.
Finish it.
Can
So
I
you're
use
gonna-
can I use minor electric current on my weapon?
Nope. Has to be just a basic attack. You can't do anything else for attack of opportunity.
Alright. So I'm smacking him with my Kaski, or whatever it's called. Hell yeah.
Okay, so you succeed on the hit.
And I add +5 to that too, right?
To your hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, whatever your ranged attack is.
Range. I'm using my
Sorry, melee.
sword.
Melee.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, so you deal 7 damage to him. So, you roll a strength check real quick.
Are you kidding me?
No.
This guy's body is hard as stone.
Good thing I have stone breaking fist attack.
Crackled.
So as you go to attack him with the sword, your sword is completely like it slams on him, and you shake. Like you, as far as you can tell, he didn't even feel it.
That hardness. Good gosh.
Now Orochimaru, he is going to. Let's have some fun here. You see, he begins to extend his neck, and he starts charging with his mouth open and fangs
No.
out at Shiro.
Oh, please reflex save, dude. Do something.
And on the way, Kono, with his ready to attack action, jumps in the way like a person with a hero. Kono, you now roll a reflex save.
What is that?
1d20 plus your
1d20.
reflex. And you do not succeed.
Rip, get cursed, fam. That's the last thing I wanted to happen. Out of character. Like that's the last thing. I did not want to get Evan cursed.
So give me a second. I've got to go back to exactly where this thing is on the sheet. Okay, so you immediately, Kono, you immediately start screaming in agony, and then you fall unconscious.
Do I need to reduce health or anything like that, or?
No, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
And that's all you have to worry about right now.
All right.
So there's that. There's that. That one is stunned.
Next.
So that is that. Next up, Silas.
Think Geki's dad? No.
He's chilling. You know, fuck it. He'll run. He says that this is going on. He's gonna start booking it.
Thank goodness. Wise man. Get the F out of here.
It's Silas's turn.
Oh.
I've been waiting to see what he's gonna do. So you're jumping into the water.
To save her.
Okay.
I wonder if there's land on the other side.
I mean, it's your call. You're carrying an unconscious body through the river.
That's my turn. I moved twice.
I know. I mean, on your next turn, you could keep going. Who knows?
Yep, we'll see. I at least got to her and picked her up out of the water so she's not drowning now.
So that's it. Shiro, you're up.
Alright. So I'm assuming she's no longer stunned and now we'll trigger an attack of opportunity.
She got stunned on your turn, and she would have gone through the stun on her turn, so she is no longer stunned. And what was that about attack of opportunity?
Will it trigger? I guess it should trigger an attack of opportunity, or will it trigger an attack of
No,
opportunity?
no.
Alright. I'm gonna effing run straight past her then. And I'm gonna
Go.
radio to Kozukai. Go back to the village, get some effing help. We're trying to retreat.
Freaking
Okay.
Kono's done.
Yeah.
Is this where it ends?
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so that's it for you. Kozukai, you're now up.
Ray of lightning attack on the guy in front of me.
That is a successful hit. And you deal 11 points of damage to him.
Then I'm gonna run down this way. If you. And is he stunned?
Right, he has to roll the fortune save. So I'm trying to keep track of a number of things right here. He is stunned.
Hey.
So, sorry about this. I'm just making a bunch of typing right now. Okay, so that's it for Kozukai. How's everyone feeling right now?
Pretty scared.
Shut your fucking mouth.
So at this point, Fubuki, you kind of hear some barking from Fubuki
Yay.
as it kind of echoes a little bit. And you see Owari kind of dashes up right next to you, or right close to you, Kozuka and Shiro. Let's see here. Chujio's damaged. Masked Ninja is still tired. Orochimaru at this point is going to dash up right next to you, Shiro.
Oh no.
Fuck.
And he's going to look at you and he's going to say, "So, how is it that you're feeling about your friend? Are you just going to abandon him there?"
What are your plans anyway?
My plans? Oh, you'll wait and see. I promise you, it's going to be the show of a lifetime.
You won't get away with it.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out now, isn't there?
You're right. Only one way.
Oh, Silas.
Do your worst.
So that's it for them, because he did a dash, so that took both of his moves. Actually, she can still do something. You see the, actually, you guys are kind of far off, you don't see. So she's gonna do something.
Goodbye, Kono.
And...
If I resist.
Huh? No, don't worry about you. You're unconscious, you're fine. Okay, so that's it. Now is the NPC's turn. So she is going to roll a fortitude save. Higeki is. Alright, so she's no longer bleeding out. And Owari just dashed up, so that is their turn. Silas, you're up.
I don't know how to spell Owari.
Yeah, it's a W instead of that first R.
Oh well. We get it.
That is.
It's Spanish Owari. So is she like able to swim now, or is she okay for a turn?
No, she's still unconscious. She's just not bleeding out.
Cool. So yeah. Oh, damn it. It's at the edge of the map.
You see that the water just keeps on going on.
This is a big ass river. I'm gonna go right here then. Head back that way.
Hey guys,
Okay.
Mhm.
is it cool if we take a break for a few? I gotta go pick up Blake.
Rip.
I don't know if we take a break, I might have to call it a night.
Okay.
So the bright side here, Kono, you'll be unconscious for the rest of the mission, essentially.
So we'll fill you in on what
So-
happens, buddy.
So when I get back, I can do my rolls, whatever's left with me.
Yeah, you'll have to run some fortitude checks to see whether or not you survive.
Okay. All right.
But we can do that when you get back.
I'm gonna go. Just fill me in what happens. I'm gonna go pick up Blake.
Okay.
See you, buddy.
All right, so that's Silas's turn.
Have a
Shiro,
good night,
you're up.
Travis. If I don't see you when I get back.
All right, bud.
See ya.
Later.
Alright. Gosh dang it. I'm assuming I'm
So-
okay.
So at this point, Orochimaru is actually going to speak up and talk to you. He's going to say, "So, what do you think of your little friend back there who risked his precious old life to save you?"
You scum.
I've been called many worse things than that. You should know. Tell me, are you familiar with my curse mark jutsu?
Vaguely.
Roll a ninjutsu check.
And a bluff check.
I'm
Okay.
vaguely familiar.
You're familiar with it. You are familiar with it in the fact that like you've heard of what happened to Sasuke and everything with that, so you know the general details of it. Orochimaru says, "Well, I've manipulated the process a little bit. Tell me, you see my big friend there? He follows me with whole devotion, with zero chance of breaking loyalty to me. Your friend, should he fail, will begin to suffer that same effect."
You're gonna become one big boy.
Orochimaru says, "Not the size, the unwilling control."
Yeah, I hear you talking. Kono's not that weak, though.
Well, for his sake, I hope not.
How them bones feeling, Orochimaru?
Them bones? Whatever do you mean?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Alright, so sure, you can continue moving or attacking or whatever you're going to be doing.
Alright. Spot check to see if I can even see freaking Owari standing right there beside me.
Yeah, you see him.
Damn.
No, you don't have to do a spot check for that. You see him.
I'm glad he didn't, because that'd be.
You see that he just got there, though, and he's still... You can see that he's, like, clutching himself, so he's still definitely wounded.
He came back for us.
Dang it. Alright. Are you alright, Owari? You don't look too hot there, man.
I'm going to be as good as I'm going to get.
Alright. I guess we're not backing out of this.
No, so Owari then looks at you and says, "Yes, we are. Orochimaru, it is time for... we need... what the fuck am I trying to say? Orochimaru, let us go. We won't seek you. We won't follow you. We won't send the Yambu after you in this. If you end it here, you've still got your chance to escape."
I guess we get
Sorry. I was waiting for a response and I realized, oh wait, I'm the GM.
I was like, alright, we're gonna
At
move
which
away.
point, Orochimaru smiles and he kind of gives his laugh. "Oh, I'm not done with what I've been trying to accomplish here. You see, my target is still here, and it's almost time that she's taken care of."
You got another thing coming then. Oh, I'm gonna hit you. And then I swing my
You gonna attack him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh lord.
3-hit kill technique. First strike.
Well, first determine if you hit.
For real.
It was nice knowing you.
A 19. That is. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to his thing. That's a miss.
No. So close.
That's a hard miss.
GG.
GG.
Alright. I'm gonna have to move back. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Alright, so at this point, Orochimaru says, "If you're trying to retreat, don't worry. I won't stop you. You aren't my target."
Alright,
I know I'm cute and all, but leave me alone.
What did they want with the girl so bad?
I can't let you take her.
Well, then it appears that there's going to be more than just one corpse here today.
Take your best shot.
Fine. buying me time. What a
All right.
unfortunately, I haven't gotten very far.
Yeah. unfortunately. So I'm gonna end my turn because I can't really do anything else but probably make a move action, trigger an attack of opportunity. So,
I mean, he said he wasn't going to attack you if you want to believe him.
Sense motive. Why
Do a sense motive check.
not? Here come the ones. I got too many 20s.
You 100% believe that he is genuine.
And that's
You're like,
that's
you're
not-
so much so, like, you're like, he's a good guy. I believe him.
Oh God.
All right. Yep. I'm just gonna stand here. In my turn.
Kozukai?
Kozukai.
I'm gonna tell Owari Kano is down that way, back where we came from, unconscious on the ground. If you can grab him, I think we'll be good on getting out of here.
Yeah, I don't think we can get away from what's his face, but so, whatever you say, buddy. Snake Man's got us.
Then I'm gonna look at Orochimaru and go, "We got somebody coming, Orochimaru. I think you remember him. He's the kid with the red eyes."
Bluff check.
Roll a bluff check.
I'll do a bluff check.
Yeah, he's ready for that bluff check. He's been waiting for that bluff check.
I've been waiting for the bluff check.
All night.
It's not a kid anymore.
I just hope
Oh,
I live long enough to do
Oh,
that.
shit. He's still going to roll a sense motive check. If he gets a nat 20, he'll win.
Nat 20 versus Nat 20.
Let me see here. What's his sense motive?
Could this be our way out of here?
I can't believe he effing hit a 20 on a bluff.
That's what Mike needed a minute ago to hit him.
Yeah, I'll just do that. All right, he does not. So he kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, well then. How far away is he?"
He was in the village. Then we notified him about your location. We
Well
sent a
then.
messenger out. He should be here in about a minute.
Well, it appears I've got less than a minute to wrap this up then.
Fuck. Fuck.
All right. You done with your turn, Kozukai, or?
I'm bouncing, dude. I'm out. I ain't gonna die. Fuck you guys.
That it for your turn?
That's it.
All right. I'm gonna
Stuff
type
like
a number out. You can ignore that. It's just for me tracking.
Oh man.
So I've got to pull up the details on this one technique real quick.
1,000 snakes in the water technique. Silas, you're dead.
GG.
Okay. She's gonna go there. So you see, Silas, you see that the masked ninja jumps into the water. She's also going to use her heroic surge ability, so that way she can get an attack action on top of the 2 movement that she just made.
Bitch.
And she, you can roll a ninjutsu check to see if you recognize what she's using.
I should have effing taken her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the 10.
Take 10. Unfortunately, you do not recognize it.
Yep, I'm not gonna get that roll, so might as well.
So she's gonna roll her attack. Let's see if it hits. What's your defense?
16. It hits.
That is a hit. However,
Wait,
she's targeting
wait,
you.
Wait. 17.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I was about to say there, she's still targeting you second, so you will evade the second or the hit that comes at you, but the hit that's going at the girl who is in your arms, that is still a success.
Bitch. about to swim to you, and I'm gonna drown you.
Get right.
You will not even be able to lift your head out of the water. You better grow gills, motherfucker. So it just went dark. Oh my god.
And so you see the water around her ripples, and you hear Higeki scream.
She's dead, isn't she? That's a big hit.
And she, in her last moment, she looks up at you and she puts her hand on your cheek, and she says, "Thank you, Silas." And then her hand drops, lifeless.
Wow.
Silas is overwhelmed with rage.
That is her turn. Orochimaru. So is Chuchio still stunned?
No.
For one turn.
This is the turn after that. No, this is the turn after that because you just moved away. Right?
He would, yeah. If it was the turn after, he'd still be stunned.
Okay, so he's still stunned this turn. Can you talk while stunned?
I wouldn't think so. But
Up to your discretion. It's up to you, dude.
No, I'm gonna double check on this one.
I don't think you can, but it's up to you.
I'm gonna double check. I bring in enough house rules as it is. I need to follow a certain amount of not bullshit. So they can't take attack or move actions, but they can still do swift and free actions. Wait, no. That wouldn't make sense.
I think that's if they're
Okay, no,
dazed.
he can't attack. He can't attack. Or can't speak. At which point Orochimaru is kind of going to look around and he sees, so it seems the deed is finally done. Chujio, grab her and let's go. And so Orochimaru, he turns around from you, Shiro, and he begins to walk away at a very slow pace. So you get the attack of an attack of opportunity, should you choose.
probably wouldn't be a wise decision. So I'm gonna pass. Thanks, but no.
Okay. So that's it for him. Now, Silas, it is your turn.
How deep's the water next to that bitch?
Next to her, about 5 feet. Or not 5 feet, about 2 feet. I don't know why I said 5. I was dyslexic in my own words for fucking writing.
Doesn't you do a strength check or a grapple check?
You took grab her?
Yeah, I'm going to grab her and drown her ass.
Oh, that'd be a grapple check. Okay, so that is a successful grab on her. Oh, wait, no. That was a 13. That is actually not a successful grab on her.
Really?
Yeah, I misread. Sorry, I misread it as an 18 the first time. So you go to grab her, but she is able to keep out of reach.
GG. Oh, that's my turn.
Don't want to. I guess that would have taken both actions. You know what? I'm gonna give you a GM moment where, if you like, you can make another attack at her. I'm gonna give you my own GM purpose of a surge.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna say you are furious. Her getting out of your grip, her killing Higeki in your arms. That's gonna give you an additional attack action out of rage.
Hey.
I'm calling GM bullshit on this because that's what I do.
Sweet.
So you can make an attack at her should you wish.
Can I try to grab her again?
No. Basic attack action.
Okay.
I'll let you do an unarmed punch or a basic attack or something. Well, your sword isn't drawn, so it'd have to be a punch.
So it hits, right?
That is a successful hit.
And
So Travis, add an additional sorry, let me look up something on this real quick. Add 1d4 to whatever your attack is, to whatever you're about to roll. So like if you're rolling like 1d4, roll 2d4. If it's 1d6, roll 1d6 plus 1d4 plus whatever your melee is.
okay, so plus 1 arm attack plus 1d6 plus your strength bonus. So 1d6 plus 5 plus 1d4.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, works just fine. So you punch her, but as you go to make the punch, you realize something. After you succeed on the punch, you see that there are some bones that are protruding out of your fist. But you realize quite immediately that your hand isn't broken. That this isn't like any bone that is out of place.
What?
GG, it's time.
Are you serious? What?
So you hit her for quite the heavy hit.
I thought they were all dead.
He's in their clan, son.
He's a Kaguya clan member.
I thought they were all dead.
He's in their clan.
I missed this. I don't know what we're talking about.
I know. You have no idea what's going on. It what makes blah blah blah. It is what makes it so much better.
What?
Okay.
Shiro, you're up.
Although it's gonna suck
More
for him
GM
because
bullshit, dude.
Don't worry. I mean, it's gonna balance out. He
This-
still has to take the levels.
This makes sense in his character. I'm giving a little bit of a push to something that he wasn't aware was there.
All right. I mean, as long as it's not an enemy.
I hear some loud sounds over here, so I'm gonna move over here. As a matter of fact, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move right here. I don't like this big guy.
He's also not stunned anymore, so.
Yeah.
That said, when you look at him, it's hard to tell as he's still completely standing still. Like, there isn't any budge in his movement.
I'm not gonna stand directly in his range. You're right there.
All right.
In my turn.
Kozukai, you're up.
What do I want to do? Metagaming, I want to go back, but I don't know what I want to do, man. I want to run away because everyone's gonna die. I feel like everyone's gonna die.
GG.
See, this is the gift of GM bullshit. I can benefit and hurt where necessary.
Ugh. Ah.
Ugh.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go over here and try to slap a coyote up.
Okay. You go to slap him. Let me roll something for him. Whoops. Oh no, that was right. He does not wake up.
I'm about ready to take a piss on him. And I'm like,
You're gonna have to guess.
All right, so that's it for you, Kozuke.
I don't have any water.
So at this point, so both Silas and Shiro, you realize something about the girl who's in front of you. You realize she grabs her head and she starts screaming. And at this point, you see Chujio. He jumps and he lands in the water right behind her. And you also see Orochimaru dash up right next to you, Shiro, again.
Gosh, dang it.
And you hear him. Oh, yeah, I just realized I skipped Owari's turn. Owari's going to go up and dash towards you as well. I'm doing this all in one go.
Ah, sweet.
Orochimaru says, well, it appears that that it's finally hit her and the effects are going to trigger. Chujio, grab her. It's time for us to go. And you see Chujio grabs her and throws her in the box that is on the back of that is on his back. And you see then Orochimaru puts his hand on it. Does anyone here know Fuin Jutsu?
You know no one does. Well, except for Kozuke.
So, Kozukai, you do, but you're not close enough to detect this. Silas, you don't know Fuin Jutsu, do you?
Nah. Mm-mm.
Like, it's not a class skill?
Nope.
No one.
Okay.
Like, no, absolutely no one except for me.
I'm never there when it
Give me a second
happens.
here.
It sucks to suck.
And Owari does not recognize it. But Orochimaru puts his hand on it. You see that something definitely happens, and something kind of wraps around it. And then he says, well, it's been a pleasure. Now, we're going to take our leave. If you wish to continue fighting us, we'll gladly kill you.
I don't have a
At which point, Owari says, let them go. We can't win this fight. Not in our current state.
Who'd they get? Did they get the girl or did they go get Geki?
No, they grabbed the girl. Sorry. So she is in the thing on his back.
Just know you're gonna pay for this, Orochimaru.
Oh, I fully intend to reap exactly what I sow.
I'll come for your head.
Which one?
All of them.
Dick.
And he once again turns around, and they begin walking, but this is the end of their turn, so they don't actually move. Silas, you're up.
I don't know what.
Chujio is still facing you for what it's worth. Orochimaru is the one who turned around, sorry.
So I don't know what's going on with my dude.
Yeah, I mean,
You got an OP
So-
ass fucking ability.
upon further... Shut the fuck up, Kozukai! Silas, upon further inspection, when you look at your hand after that, you see the bones kind of recede back into your skin, and you feel completely fine.
Motherfucking
Aside
Wolverine.
from the fucking internal panic of like, what the fuck just happened to me? Physically, you feel fine.
So are we out of attacks stuff now?
It depends on if you decide to keep attacking.
I really want her to die. Is she knocked out?
She's in the thing on his back, though. She's in a container.
I'm gonna break that container.
You can try.
I would.
I'm gonna try. My dude is
Okay.
my dude's so pissed off. He's gonna swing his big ass sword.
So you're gonna have to do a jump check to get up to him, to get up to the box, and then you're going to have to make a strength check to see if you can break it.
A jump check. All right, let me do.
Yeah, because I mean, even then, even with you being as tall as you are, he's still twice your size, and so the thing is up high on his back, so it's about 9 feet up. So you're still gonna.
There's
have
my
to
jump check.
make it.
Hey,
You succeed on the jump. Now try a break check.
A break check?
strength.
Yes, your strength.
Okay.
That succeeds. You actually go and punch it, and it breaks, and she kind of is flung out of it.
Wait. A +8 modifier?
No, I thought that it was. I thought that it was my attack action, not my.
Oh no, your strength modifier.
Okay, so you can -3 off that.
Let's just do another roll.
Math isn't that hard.
Well,
Up to you.
if you want, I mean, it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail if I take 3 off of that.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'd rather do.
So,
I'd
yeah,
rather
it
do,
fails.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd rather do the other one because I don't want to like break my hand.
Yeah, you punch it, and you definitely feel like you see it kind of cracks a little bit, but it still holds steady.
Kill my woman.
So that's it for.
Kill my woman. You think you're just gonna run away?
So that's it for you, Silas. Shiro, you're up.
Pissed. Sheath my sword though.
Okay. Orochimaru kind of smiles at it. He says, "Smart choice, young man. Perhaps a samurai in the ninja world isn't as foolish as I expected."
I'm still coming for your head. You wait.
Oh, I'll depend on it.
Like the diaper you're fucking wearing.
Like,
Is that it for you, Shiro?
yeah.
All right, Kozukai, you're up.
Alright. I really want to take a piss of fucking. I want to do it.
You can.
Do it.
I don't have any water on me.
Do it. Just pee. You can do it.
Yeah, I mean, you've been out here for a little while. You can pee.
Oh. Fuck that.
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to roll a fortitude save to see whether or not you're determined enough to do so, though, under the situation.
I'm gonna.
Or you know what? What would that be? A Constitution roll.
All right. I'm still gonna just slap Coyote again. And
Okay.
yell, wake
Just
up.
Another slap. Wake up! Or he's gonna do another fucking roll. He was. So that wakes him up. He goes, "Ugh, what the? What the hell's happening? Stop slapping me!
And put your penis away.
And then I whipped it out.
Kozukai, what happened?
Well, met Orochimaru. Some shit happened. Maybe everyone's dead. How well can you move?
Not well.
Well, do you have any paper bombs? Anything?
So he kind of reaches up his sleeve and he pulls out 3 paper bombs and he says, "Do with them what you will. But if, since this is Orochimaru, use it to get away. Trying to fight him right now will be suicide."
No shit. Thank you for the information. If you can, send a letter or something towards the Hokage and tell him that Hageki is probably dead, and we couldn't do anything to save anyone.
So you see, at this point, you see he puts his hands together and he makes 3 hand signs, and then he puts his hand on the ground. Do a ninjutsu check.
Has he summoned a lizard? Come on. Fucking. Why can't I type roll? Hello? Roll?
R-O-L. Okay, you recognize the technique that he used is the summoning jutsu. And you see that a dog appears from it.
Fucking dog.
He looks at it and says, "Go. Tell the Hokage that we need reinforcements. Orochimaru's here." And the dog kind of talks back and says, "All right, I'm on it." And he dashes away.
What the fuck, a talking dog?
And he dashes away.
GG. I'm gonna leave Fubuki there. And I'm gonna dash back to the group.
Oh, man. Pakun and Fubuki could bang. Sorry, what?
Oh my god. Oh my
I'll
god.
kill Pakun if he ever even tries it. I'm sure he doesn't come back
Good luck. He's fast as fuck.
with that permadeath.
Okay. So that's it for you, Kozukai?
Yeah.
Alright, at this point, so now it's the enemy's turn. You see Orochimaru begins to fade into the ground, and Chujio, once again, everyone around, roll a balance check.
F you, nerd.
I'm in the water. Do I need to?
Balanced on.
Oh, yeah, you'll still have to. It's still shaking up the water.
That's
Shiro,
double
you fall on
collapse.
your ass. Silas, you hold your self firm.
Can I do a tumble check?
And Kozukai's
to
not
see
there.
if I roll through it?
Yeah, sure, do a tumble check. Why not?
Hey.
I almost called it a tumbler check. That would have been disappointing.
You got salted because of genders.
Yeah, it kind of shakes you up, but you're able to recatch yourself and stay up.
Yeah, F you, nerd.
Are you gonna roll, Kozukai? Or was that your roll?
I didn't
Kozukai's
roll.
not there.
Yeah, I'm not even close. Am I?
Oh, yeah. No.
What about Owari? He doesn't need to roll.
No, you're fine. Yeah, he does. You're right.
Did you?
He'll be fine.
Fucking...
A hoe?
I said fortitude, right?
Balance.
I just said balance, yeah.
Balance, that's what I said. Fucking a save, rookie me.
GG.
Well, if I don't get a 1, I'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Alright. So that's that. And you see Chodoro bursts away. You also... You also hear the breaking of what you can assume to be the wall that was in the distance.
Fucking rip.
And the water itself has kind of formed a current behind where he was.
So he can't stand on the water? What a nerd. He's not a real ninja.
And Orochimaru disappeared at this point, so he's gone. So now you see Higeki's dad emerges from a bush. Yeah, he walks up. He goes, "Where's my daughter?"
I say
Bad.
nothing. Look down.
And you're not out of combat, so unless you wish to chase them, you're out of combat.
Okay, I'm gonna run up here. I'm gonna start screaming, come at me, motherfucker!
So, how loud are you yelling that?
Loud. At the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna die after all.
He heard you. But he's going to keep on walking.
Where'd he go? 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 Where'd he go?
So, South, are you pulling her body out?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do the thing with Kono first. Owari's gonna go up and grab him. He said we need to get him to a hospital fast, or we need to get him to the Hokage fast.
Let's go. I mean, you're pretty injured.
He says I'm gonna be fine enough.
Alright, let's roll then.
I start walking over here, and about this time you emerge out of the water, Silas.
I lay Higeki down on the ground.
Okay. All of you do a spot check real quick.
Oh my god, Geki's still breathing.
GG.
So,
Bless him,
Shiro, you're the only one who notices this at first. So, you see something's interesting happening to her.
I have 16.
Money.
Fucking rookie. Okay, you both see this. Silas, you're overcome with grief and anger that you don't see this in Higeki's father, also doesn't catch it. But you see that she is like slowly fading away. It's not quite like how, like you know how when a jutsu goes off, like there's the smoke and everything. It's not like that. It's more like dissolving, like she's almost evaporating.
Was she a clown?
Are you asking this to someone?
I'm
or...
asking this to the group.
I don't know.
For everyone here.
Never seen anything like this.
Neither have I. Owari?
I've never seen any clone jutsu that's even remotely like this.
Maybe it's a forbidden.
I can't imagine that that's what it is, but with Orochimaru, I mean, anything's possible.
Do you think she'll last until we get to the village?
Owari kind of looks at her and he says, "It looks to me like she's long dead."
I don't mean.
At which point, Higeki's dad kind of goes, "Oh, I see what you're saying."
Yeah, I didn't mean like.
He says, "I don't know." Here, and he hands Kono to Silas. He says, "There's only one way for us to find out. I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna get to the village as fast as I can."
Alright, go. Go, Sonic, go.
And they fucking go fast.
Go faster.
So do we want to keep continuing this, or do we want to end it there?
Let's continue.
Do you have a time limit there, Trev?
I've got to go soon, but I got a little bit.
Okay. So y'all running back to the village
Yep.
then?
Yes, we are. I wonder if Koyo-
All right. As you're walking, you see that a coyote.
Oh,
What's up?
never mind. Okay, you're gonna go with that.
Yeah, you see the coyote is kind of stumbling his way back as well, but he's walking slower than you guys.
I would attempt to help him, but, you know, I'm too short.
Are you gonna try and help him,
Yeah, I'm
Shiro?
gonna let him shoulder.
Okay. He wraps his arm around you and says, "Thank you."
Yeah, let's go.
All right, and you all go back to the
Kage
village.
Mountain. Man, I thought I would have killed the big giant guy. Apparently, he's got a lot of fucking health.
Oh heck no, he's more than that. So like, he can't even break through his effing skin. He's a
And we
monster, dude.
And we find out Travis has the most OP fucking ability out of all of us.
Jeez.
Fucking Christ.
Still don't know what it
So,
is.
so you're all at the Hokage mansion at this point. You're all waiting in a room outside of a what you know is to be an emergency room, where there are a collection of medical ninja that are trying to discover exactly what's happening to Higeki. And about a half an hour has passed by, and eventually you see one man walks out, and he shakes his head and he says, "I'm sorry, but she's completely gone.
Do you know what was happening?
We have no idea. We've never seen anything that's quite like this. Her entire body itself was dissolving, in a sense. Do you know anything at all of what was happening to her?
No idea. At least that.
Unfortunately, we can't provide any other insight. Like I said, this is even back when we diagnosed her with whatever it was that she had. It was still a one-of-a-kind situation. Um, we have nothing else to compare it to, nothing else to research. All we can really hope for in the end is that there's no one else like her.
Rip. Well, I guess we should go report this to the Hokage.
So it's kind of assumed that by the time that this has happened, you guys have kind of discussed everything with the Hokage. Do you want to go over things in detail and leave out or say anything specific?
No, not really.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a basic report. It's repetition, which I've done a couple of times, but I figured enough is enough of that.
Silas doesn't. I want to mention Silas doesn't say a word since they left
Okay.
the area.
I'm back.
He has.
Welcome back.
Silas hasn't talked since it happened.
So at this point, Silas, her father walks up to you. You're completely in a separate room, Kono, so you're not aware of what's happening. You're unconscious.
Okay.
But Higeki's father walks up to his house and he says, "Thank you for trying." She never smiled much in her youth, but when she was with you, and after she was with you, she smiled a lot more. So, if there's anything that you can be thankful for, or anything that I can be appreciative about, it's that you gave her last moments, her last days, her last weeks, truly, truly a good time.
Falls to his knees in front of him. Tears running down his face.
And her father kind of leans down and kind of hugs you and starts patting you on the back, kind of a thing.
And suddenly you hear Kono speak gay.
Jesus.
Unfortunately, you do not actually say that as you're
No.
unconscious.
He dreams
That's one weird dream. Oh.
I'm gonna say, no, don't comfort me, punish me. I was supposed to protect her.
Pulls out a ninetail, starts whipping you back. Repent for your sins.
So at this point, you see, at this point, when that happened, Naruto walked up from behind you all and he says, "Silas, I can't. The mission in the end was a partial failure. But don't try and punish yourself for your shortcomings. Don't hate yourself for your failures. You have to learn from them and make sure that this doesn't happen again. Get stronger, learn, do whatever it takes, and that's what you have to do to make these missions, to make them better."
And
You have
that's
a kick
when,
a
that's when
Genkai that
Silas-
almost killed.
that's when
No,
Silas became Darth Vader and said, "I'll never let her die."
No.
At which point Naruto would say too late, but
no.
But I want to spoil it for him.
He looks over at Naruto and nods.
Yeah, because they all died, and then some bullshit happened.
So at this point, Naruto kind of walks up and he starts handing everyone something. He says, "Whereas the mission wasn't a complete success, it also wasn't a complete failure. So, if nothing else, you'll still get partial payment for the situation. And most of you came back alive and all right. So, in the end, you've done everything you can.
Just
And you each get a 10,000.
Hey.
Do I? If I live?
Yeah, every single one. Yeah. Assuming you live, you're gonna get 10,000.
Wow, okay. Nobody else is gonna. All right, we're just gonna roll past that. All right, so moving on.
Can I find out if I live or
So,
not?
Go ahead. I'll wait for the fortitude.
We can start going through
That's
these
cool.
checks.
You do what you need to.
No, let's do it right now. Do it.
Yeah, we need to find out right now.
I think we actually do have to start doing this pretty fast. I've got to pull up exactly.
Doesn't he have to hit like a fortitude save of 15 each time
I hope not.
until he hits -10?
Well, let me see here.
My fortitude's not the worst.
Is that or 20, depending on Orochimaru's?
God damn, I have to fucking find where it's first stated.
There's a whole section on the curse mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
Jesus.
My uncle just got engaged.
Oh, sweet.
Good for
China's
him.
got a super OP ass Keke Genkai. It's stupid. I'm
Yeah,
pissed off.
I wanted to ask about that, but I guess we'll go through the saves first.
Ooh.
Stupid.
Genkai. I don't know what that is, so
It's a blood trait.
That's what everyone has.
Oh wow, you get 2 negative levels, not like +2 levels.
Yeah. Because it's got a curse mark.
What does that mean?
I've got to be reading
I gotta
this
go
wrong.
back 2 levels?
Yeah.
No, not like that, not like that.
that'd be awesome.
Okay, it's just awkward wording. Okay, don't worry about that.
Well, I am worried about that.
You know what? Roll a fortitude save.
Uh-oh. Here we go, boys. The moment of truth.
Come on, 15.
Get a fucking
Can
20.
I please
Get a 20.
get a drum roll, please? Well, I appreciate the effort.
I mean, I would have.
Well,
Wow. Oh.
Don't worry, that's not the one that determines whether or not you die or not. That's a different fortitude save. Okay, so there's that. So now make a second fortitude save.
Hey, he did it.
Okay, that's 1 success. So essentially, you're going to have to make one of those every day for the next 9 days. And if you fail 2 in a row, you die.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
Yeah.
Sasuke did it. He made it look easy. It's not enough for joke. Lots of people die.
You want to go ahead and be making another character?
They don't just die either. They fucking pop like balloons.
That said, you're also in a hospital under pretty good situation.
Still gonna pop like a balloon.
I might cut you some slack here, but we'll judge that when the next day happens.
GG.
can we go through all 9
No
days
need to
right
worry
now?
about that today. That's tomorrow's
No.
problem.
I wouldn't
What's the fun
mind.
in that?
We
I
can talk
mean,
about some stuff.
Do you want to full on leave this up to chance?
I want to full on go 9 days right now.
All right, let's do it
All
right now. Technically, I think the 10 days thing is a little too much anyway.
So in the 9 or 10 days, are we able to do stuff as well, or?
Don't worry. We'll get to
I
that.
was gonna say.
We're just gonna determine this all right now. I'm fine with that because, like, in
This
the whole
could just-
thing, like Sasuke wakes up after hours.
I'm gonna say Sasuke was pretty powerful, even for like
He's a
like
bitch.
Genin. He was pretty powerful.
Well, even Anko woke up after. I mean, Anko woke up like after a day.
All right.
I'm the most powerful one there is, so
Like she definitely suffered a lot more of the negative effects to it. But she still survived the initial curse mark.
But he still had like some drawbacks and stuff. Like
I
the
mean,
curse
she
might
still
drains chakra and stuff.
Absolutely.
and she got fat real fast after she quit being a ninja.
So I'm gonna say you can't start going through these rolls right now all in one session, just to determine whether or not we're wasting
okay.
our time.
So day 2,
Yep, day 2. That's a
day
success.
3.
Day 3. That's a
Ooh,
success.
That was kind of close.
Day 4.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, that's a failure.
Day 5.
For the win, I'm gonna stand up for this. All right, dang.
Woohoo! All right, so you're alive for now. Day 6.
Boom, fail.
Oh.
That's a fail. Day
Stand up for
7.
this. Everybody get ready.
I'm
Championships. Championships.
That's a
We
second
win.
fail.
We win.
He died. He
I
died.
died.
He died.
You got the exact
All
same
right,
roll.
we gotta do a funeral now.
Oh no.
But he's under a hospital. He's under the hospital thing.
Still
Couldn't you give
would've
him
died.
Couldn't you give him some slack?
I'm dead. Can I make one request before I die, before I blow up? Can I make
You don't blow up.
one request?
Yeah, you
Or-
do.
What do you mean blow up?
That's how the curse mark worked. Whenever I saw anyone die on the curse mark after like failing fortitude saves, they just popped like balloons.
When you saw it?
Yeah, in the anime.
They roll fortitude saves in the anime?
Kind of.
There's nothing about them exploding here. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying he pops for fucking dramatic effect.
Nope.
And goes all over
Nope.
the room.
No.
Come
What do you
on.
want to do, Kono? What's it that you're trying to do?
He's
I
dead.
want to tell Shiro, my puppet with a plaque.
All right,
He
I'm
can
gonna
have
hold your
my
hand as you die.
So he's kind of like struggling in the bed, blah blah blah.
You can have my puppet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this whole thing happens over an hour, and in the end, eventually, you finally succumb to it, with Shiro holding your hand with you in your last moments.
I'm thinking to myself, once it hits midnight and he's buried, I'm pissed on his grave.
So, Shiro,
I respect.
do a spot check.
Oh no, he got.
Why does everything transfer to me?
Because I
Fine,
gave you
So-
it.
A chick magnet.
You
or
realize something. You realize that he has died, and you're very clear. Like, it's very clear that this has happened. His hand has gotten cold very fast. But you realize something. You see that the mark that is on his neck, you realize it's kind of
Transfers.
glowing. And you realize that his eyes are a very familiar shade of red. The same shade of red, in fact, is that giant man who was with Orochimaru.
Oh no, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys.
You see, Orochimaru has refined the process over time.
Oh my god.
And this is a different technique than the original curse seal.
Oh my god.
He's coming back.
And
to
we're
life
gonna
now.
end it there!
You
No, you
scum.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. We no,
Travis,
you
what's your
don't.
time limit?
No,
Well, I got a little
A
bit.
little bit of time?
not
Okay, I
much.
assumed that you had to go,
Little-
so
little
that's
bit
the
of
reason why I
time to-
figured we'd end it there.
I mean, I got time for us to talk about other things besides that.
Okay.
Since that took 5 days to lead up to that point.
since he's a zombie anyway, Shiro can cut his head off.
Do you
really
want
fucking easy.
Kono's page just so you have his stats?
Oh, it won't matter.
Okay. Well, guys, it's been fun.
Can like
And you start
Naruto just
making-
because aren't we in like the freaking? Oh, never mind. We're in the hospital.
You're in the hospital.
You're-
We still have weapons.
You're in a
on us.
you're in the like medical emergency room of the Hokage.
Oh,
So you're in the
Where's
Hokage
Naruto's in here.
I mean, but he's not in the room with you.
So
He's not far.
But you see, you were holding his hand, and that hand is now gripping yours.
Oh, well, hi there. I mean, he's like he's prone right now, right?
What's up?
He's prone right now, right?
Sorry, what's that word you're saying?
I said he's prone right now, right?
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
So you see that he is now clutching your hand, and he's looking at you. He's turned his head, and he's looking at you dead in the eyes with those very malicious eyes of his.
I'm gonna take off my blindfold. Back at you, nerd.
Can I in metagaming? Is there anyone else in the room?
Nope, he's completely alone.
Fucking Christ. You kill him, you're gonna get accused for it.
I mean, they're gonna see he has this freaking weird body.
I mean, you don't know.
His body hasn't changed at all.
His eyes did.
His eyes did.
So, are you giving me the option to kill him?
Well,
'Cause
right now
that's-
he's holding your hand and hasn't done anything. Are you going to take an action?
Yeah, I'm gonna chop his head off.
Chop the head off?
Like-
Okay. Okay.
You Shiro!
So you take your sword. You're proficient in one-handed wielding that thing, right?
Yeah, monkey's grip.
Okay. So you take that, and as he's like grabbing your hand, you see he's beginning to move, and you take your hand, you cut off his head.
coup de grace.
You're gonna
And
get
then I'm like,
fucking-
make one of those cool poses.
And at that
like where
point,
you turn around.
so at that point, you see not Orochimaru.
Orochimaru pierced from his neck.
You see
Oh, snap,
Naruto bursts into the room and looking at what happened. And he looks at you and he says, "What happened?"
Orochimaru. That's what happened. He perfected the curse seal.
He looks at it, he says, "I sensed an incredibly sinister chakra directly inside the mansion." And he looks at the decapitated corpse next to him. He goes, "But now it's gone, so I guess that was it.
You're lucky, fam.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your friend."
It's all right. It's better this way.
What exactly
look on the
what
room.
exactly happened to him?
The curse mark. He was it's cursed by Orochimaru.
But I mean, here in the room, what happened when that incredibly sinister chakra began to flow out of him?
As soon as he died, it seemed like he was gone. His body went completely cold. And then I saw the curse mark activate.
Is there anything else? Anything else I should know about it?
Well, yeah, he pretty much came back to life at that point.
That's very troubling indeed. Thank you. I'm going to have to ask you to leave this room. We're going to need to quarantine it.
I'm gonna look in the room. Is he
Can I
dead
take
yet?
this puppet?
His puppet's not in the room with him.
EX. Oh, all right.
It's at my house.
All right, I'm making one of those cool.
house.
Who's that talking?
I'm gonna make one of those cool samurai poses where I swing the sword and get the blood off of it and sheath it and then walk out of there.
Okay.
Sounds having sweet.
Okay.
The doctor looks at you and he goes, "Dick."
So that's that. All right. So that's what's happening to you, Kozukai. What have you been doing during this time? Have you just been waiting outside?
I've been waiting outside the room, and I looked in as Naruto opened the door. And I was just watched that and heard everything.
Okay.
And I was like, he would have liked it like that.
God damn it.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow Shiro back to his house.
Silas, did you do anything while this has been going on? Or are you still waiting with him?
Oh, I'm not going back to the house.
Only
Oh,
a day has
not
passed. It's not been 5 days. It's been like a few hours. Like
I
8
mean,
hours.
I haven't. Oh, it's been 5 days. You said.
No, I was just rolling that in a condensed time period because I don't like the way that the rules make it work.
Oh, well, I did ask Owari about what happened with my hand.
Okay, or I asked, so what exactly happened? I didn't see what it was when it occurred.
I punched the woman ninja. I was enraged and punched her, and it felt like there were bones coming out of my hand, but nothing was broken.
Still stupid that you gave him that power.
All right, Owari does in fact know what that was. So he looks at it and says, "Can you reproduce it at all?"
I don't know.
Think back to that time.
You try, like you kind of shake your hand around, but nothing's happening. How about that?
Okay.
I just figured to make it more visual. Owari looks, he says, "Well, I've heard rumors of this, of an old clan that had died out, known as the Kaguya clan. In very rare cases, some of them had the ability to manipulate their bone structure to be able to make weapons or defenses with it. It's
Sometimes it was OP as fuck.
shut up, Kozuka. You're not fucking here.
Kaguya clan. That was the name of my clan.
Well, then it appears you're a member of an almost extinct clan. Even more so than I realized at first."
Just kind of
Alright.
looks down. I guess I
I
just kind
have
of looked
to
down at my
head
hand.
out. So Connor, we'll make my character because I'm gonna think about a couple things.
Aye, aye.
So
GG.
cool. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
All right, but
Yeah. Anybody else see how I decapitated that nerd?
I did. It was amazing.
I hate
So-
you. You decapitated me.
Yeah, you expected like a
That's not
heartfelt response and all that, not like a "I'm sorry" and then a cut. It's like, yeah, shing, swish.
Oh,
Assholes. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
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 See, dude.
So I
In the
guess,
anime, it wouldn't happen like that, Mike.
Not even a little bit.
I mean,
I guess I kind of look down at my hand, think, how do I perfect something like this?
At which point,
Level
Owari kind of
4.
shrugs and he says, "Unfortunately, I don't know how to help you with that. That's something that you're going to have to figure out."
I've never been that mad in my life.
And he kind of looks at you and he says, "I have. I'm going to tell you right now, the path to revenge can be one that's full of motivation, but it's also one that will most likely consume you along the way."
I want them all to die.
They're a threat to the village. So to that end, whatever it might be, I'll help you. I don't know if I can promise you Orochimaru's death, but that masked ninja, that girl, whoever she was, I can promise you that this won't be the last time we see her.
I want her and that giant to die.
Well, we'll see how things go from here.
He started.
And if we get our chance, we'll take it.
Okay,
All right.
cool. Let's pass out experience and shit.
So you guys didn't kill anyone, but you did have a heck of a fight. What's your current experience at? Who's the highest experience here?
I have 3,000.
No, 5,000. So we got the 2,000 experience.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you never calculated that. You have additional 2,000 experience from previous mission.
Thanks.
So you're
So I
5K.
got 50, I got 5220.
52,
I'm
52,
at
20.
5150.
Okay. I'm gonna
900 experience.
1,000 experience.
Hell yeah.
So
So
that
what
way
does
you
that
guys will
mean?
have enough to hit level 4. So thanks for watching, everybody. This has been an eventful episode, might I say. We had the first death of a character.
It's bullshit. You give him that Keke Genkai. Are you serious?
I mean, he was default part of the Kaguya clan. I knew Travis wasn't aware that that was something that they could do, so this was something I planned on for a while.
Oh
Like, I
my
wasn't sure if I
God.
was going to initiate it, and those guys talking to Blaze, and Blaze was like, "You should absolutely do that." I was like, "All right, yeah, you're right."
And we ended here. And we ended here.
And we end it here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned next time. Oh wait, no, sorry. There's one more thing that's going to happen in the story that I forgot to reveal before we actually cut it out. So Owari gathers up the team, and he looks at everyone. He says, "Well, we're going to be getting a member from another team to join us here soon. That said, despite the lack of teamwork that you'll have with them, I feel that it's going to be appropriate, since that ninja is pretty much on the same level as you guys, that it's time that I'm going to submit you all, if you wish to do so, to go into the next tuning exam that'll be happening in 3 weeks."
I mean, we went on an A-rank mission. I think we're ready.
Piece of cake.
I have a lot to learn.
But is that a yes? You want to continue on this?
Yes.
All right.
Cheer up silence.
So remember, in 3
Smack on the
weeks, you will all be leaving to the Cloud Village to undertake the tuning exams.
I cannot wait to show those lightning bastards what we got.
Yeah.
Them lightning bastards. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned next time. Don't get kenned.
Don't get fucking Ken.
Turn around, the door shuts. I sniff the shirt.
Oh my god.
It's been
Oh,
so
man.
long.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Did not expect that, did you, Nate?
Silas is the new fucking Ken.
GG.